I just wanted to talk about this really quickly, but I'm debating if I should build a company or I should prioritize the Skool platform that I'm building. So the Skool platform that I'm building, it is currently free. So if you do want to check out my Skool platform, it is going to be linked down in the description. It's 100% free. It doesn't cost anything. Now, you see, the thing that I want to do inside the Skool community is connect with my YouTube audience or like you people watching, right? Like I'm trying to connect with you guys that are, watching my videos. And yeah, I'll be honest that I do plan on sometime in the future charging money for people to be inside of this Skool thing. Honestly, like it is a good business idea. Like I have thought it through. Like it definitely could make a lot of money if enough people joined it. Like I've already thought a lot of it through, and I do think it is genuinely possible. But again, I don't know how long that's going to take. Now, mind you, I'm only 19 years old, and I'm going to be turning 20 years old this year in October. And honestly, I really do want to get something going. Like I don't want to be 25 years old and still living with my parents, because currently at the time of this recording, I am still living with my parents and I'm still trying to figure out life. And I know a lot of you guys watching this video can definitely relate to how I feel right now. Like I know a lot of people, they're not able to move out because they just don't have the money. Like I want to generally make enough money to where I can move out of this house and, start my own life and be fully independent. And I really do believe the Skool community, if it gets enough people inside of it, I could genuinely do that. And I know there's people out there that will support my, dream or like my plans in life. And I've already made it very clear that for what I want to do, I'm going to have to make millions somehow. Like I'm just going to have to figure something out. And I have a genuine plan, but I just don't know how long that's going to take, because again, like I don't want to just be stuck living with my parents being broke or just not making hardly anything. Like I obviously don't want my life to go in that direction. And really, like I do just genuinely want to change my life around. And sometimes I really just sit here and debate if the Skool community idea is really the best path, or I could just start a full out company or try to create some sort of product that actually, like benefits humans, right? Like, like what companies do, like PayPal or like Apple or something like that. Yeah, like obviously, probably if I create something, it's not going to be that big, like, some massive corporation. But I do believe that, like, if I were to go down that path of actually just starting a company and like actually designing a product, like, I have a feeling I could definitely make something work. Like, there's a lot of people out there, a lot of entrepreneurs who have, figured that out, where they've made money through just selling a product or something that they invented, and it like genuinely benefits society. I've always told myself that I never want to become one of those like scammer gurus or like one of those like finance TikTokers or whatever the fuck, right? I've always told myself that I've never wanted to go down that path. I've never wanted to scam anybody. I've never wanted to do anything scummy. I've always wanted to be 100% legit. And however I make my money in this world, I want it to be 100% authentic and actually providing value. I mentioned my Skool community prior, but like when I do start charging money in the future for people to be in it, I don't want those people just to think that they're joining something that's like not worth the money, if that makes sense. Like I want it to actually be worth the money, where you can actually like one-on-one talk to me. I can go in there, we could do like Q&As, all different kinds of stuff. Obviously, like those are just my main ideas. Like I'm going to add a lot more to it. I am aiming to charge people $100 a month to be inside of it. But obviously, like at the time of this recording, it is free. So again, if you do want to check it out, it doesn't cost anything. You can just go check it out. It's linked in the description. It's 100% free. But again, it's just like I'm sitting there like, how am I going to make that worth $100 a month? Like, how am I going to do that? And then part of me is like, if I just start a company and I just invent something, would that be easier than just doing the Skool? Because I'm at the end of the day, both of these are going to be hard, whatever way I decide to go. I'm going to give the Skool thing a try. I'm going to give it a couple years of my life, maybe up until I'm like 23, 24 years old. And if, if that didn't go anywhere, I'll just try something different. I understand this whole thing is a very long-term game, especially like getting rich and getting wealthy. Like it doesn't just happen in a month. It doesn't happen in a year. It takes years. You see, I have a cousin who lives in a $16 million house, right? And it took him about 20 years to make the money that he has. So mind you, he lives in a $16 million mansion, and he pretty much almost lost everything at one point. And then he got like very lucky. And then he like basically made all of his money. He lives in a $16 million home. So the guy is worth at least $100 million, at least from what I understand. And I clearly understand that this whole thing that I'm trying to do, it's a very, very long-term thing. And it doesn't just happen in one night. And, it's going to be a lot of hard work. And there's going to be a lot of failures. There's going to be a lot of things that don't go right. This Skool platform has already been a pain in the ass, just trying to like figure this all out. Even just getting this YouTube channel to work, it's been like pretty much a pain in the ass trying to figure out how you actually like get views and people actually watching your stuff. Like I don't, I'm trying to still like figure all that out. So like I just really have been debating on the idea if I should really continue with this whole YouTube and like Skool, or should I just ditch this whole thing and then just go and just start a whole company, like kind of like something that like Elon Musk or like, Jeff Bezos or something. I'm not saying that I'm going to become like some multi-billionaire if like, I start something like that. Like the odds of that is very slim, but it's like I know I can still make at least some kind of money through it. But again, I did just kind of want to talk about this really quickly on here. So like I'm basically just been debating the idea, should I really go and do Skool and YouTube, or should I just go and start like a full out like company and just start building a product? Because I mean, I thought about this too, but like I could technically build a product while still being a YouTuber and then like promote it to people. And again, yeah, I'll be honest with you, I do want to make some money in my lifetime. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm not going to hide that and say that I don't want to make money. I mean, don't we all want to make money? But again, I don't want to just be like some random guru finance scammer or something. Like I genuinely want to make something that people like or something that people enjoy, and then also be able to like charge money for that service or whatever it may be that I make. It's just that right now I'm still just debating if like this Skool thing is really the best idea. Again, I've only been on YouTube for like a month, 2 months. I know it's gonna take a long time, and like I don't want to just be the dude who's like 25 years old, 30 years old, still living with his parents because he just doesn't have the money. Like that scares me. Like honestly, like I want control over my entire life. I want to make sure I can do what I want to do. We live one time, and the way I see it is like if we live once, I gotta make it count. Like I gotta make my life really good, and I know some of you guys out there can relate to how I feel. I mean, you do only live once. You might as well go try and become like a multimillionaire. Maybe try to make it to the NBA. Maybe try to make it to like a pro athlete or whatever it is that maybe you inspire to be. Because you only do live once. That means you only have one shot in the world to make that happen. You might as well try. I may as well try to become a multimillionaire. Who the hell knows? Maybe it does work out in the next 10 years. Who the hell knows? But right now, again, I keep saying it, but like I'm just debating if I really want to do the Skool thing or if I really just want to go start a company and go supply a product. I mean, technically they're both businesses, right? But it's just what's the best choice? And that's just kind of where I'm at right now with this whole like Skool thing. But again, if you do want to check out my Skool community, it's 100% free. It will be linked down in the description. It won't cost you anything. It's going to be free for a while. So if you do want to check it out, it will be down below. Now, if you guys do want to support me on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to my channel as it would really help me out. Also, the like goal on this video is going to be 100 likes. So can this video reach 100 likes? So if you guys could all like the video, I would really appreciate it. So we are going to try to hit 100 likes on this video. Also, about 90% of you guys who watch my videos aren't subscribed. So if you guys could subscribe to my YouTube channel, it would really help me out. I mean, it is free and it doesn't hurt anybody. Also, if you do want to follow me on social media, so that being Instagram or TikTok, those will also be linked down below and my handles will be right up here. So if you do want to check me out on those platforms, those will be linked down below. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I just wanted to talk about this really quickly on here. If you guys can relate to what I'm saying, just leave a comment, just letting me know kind of how you feel. If you feel sort of like the same way, or maybe you're almost in like the same situation that I'm in right now, just let me know down in the comments. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys all in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.